What do you seriously want?
Seriously? What do you mean?
Like, what are your actual kind of goals for the medium term?
I think, like, I want to... I would want a pretty steady relationship. That'd be awesome. But I don't see that happening.
What do you want career-wise? Like, where do you want to be?
I mean, it's one of those things that it just sucks. You know, and you travel so much that you don't really feel a sense of identity or home. You just kind of feel like a fucking serial number, a cog in the machine. For the past, like, 2 months, I've been living out of a fucking suitcase. You know? Sleeping in random Airbnbs and hotels and fucking people's houses. Yeah, it gets fucking lonely. I want my own. I want to feel like I'm at home, and I don't feel that.
Hello, Future Bing. So yesterday, I finished 2215, the album that I've been working on for 9 months. It feels good to be finished, to be sending it off to manufacturers, but at the same time, this last few weeks has been so crazy, and I've spent so much time listening to it, and editing it, and mixing it, that, of course, I'm sick of it. I think in 3 weeks' time, when the CD arrives, I will be able to comfortably step back and appreciate my accomplishment. But right now, I'm just feeling at a loss. It also doesn't help that immediately after finishing the album, I got really, really sick with the flu. That throat thing I was talking about, that was real. And I've just been laid up in bed, drinking warm drinks and taking flu pills and breathing steamy things. I put on proper human clothes for this video, and you can't tell, or at least I don't think you can tell, that I have a temperature. You can probably hear it in my voice. You caught me at a weird point in my life, Future Bing. I feel not only between projects, between jobs, but between identities. As weird or as pretentious or as self-indulgent as that sounds, I'm not sure who I am, who I want to be. Part of the reason I did this is because I was going back and watching stuff from the past. I was looking at who I was before, and a mixture of pride in that accomplishment and nostalgia for that place and time made me want to get back in that space. I wonder if video blogging, if making sketch comedy or making short films or using social media in any of the ways I am currently is clinging to a lifestyle that doesn't suit me anymore. Is there something else that I would be better off doing with my time? The community, the freedom of this whole arrangement, are the benefits dwindling as I get older? Is it something that can ever be sustainable for me? Or that can ever make me happy? I come back again and again to the idea of waiting for a sign that tells me that the direction I'm moving in is the right one. But I don't think that really happens. We see what we want to see, we interpret it how we want to interpret it. And ultimately, whether active or not, we make our own destinies. This is the life I chose, currently. It might not always be the life. One that is difficult to quantify sometimes. Instead of a clear career trajectory and series of rewards, the points along my personal timeline are things I have created. The album I just finished, that I need a bit of time away from, but that I am insanely proud of, is the latest in that timeline. Is that enough for me? I guess is the question. Gods know it's interesting, but you make sacrifices. And maybe as an adult, I'm less on board with the sacrifices. I don't know the answers to any of this. What I do know is that sometime in the next year, a dramatic shift needs to happen in my life. Something needs to shift, and I don't know what it'll be. I don't know what form it'll take, but I know that right now I feel, on a good day, confused. On a bad day, stagnant. So my job now, and my responsibility to you, future Bing, is to go out into the world and find that thing. Affect that change. So that in a year's time, you're not So that's what I'm going to do.